chasing him. Shadow, come here. Shadow, come here.
That is funny.
Shadow, come here. Shadow, come here. Come here, Shadow. He don't like you. He's scared of you. He's terrified. Leave that boy alone. Why are you laughing at him? Shadow, clearly he don't want to be bothered by you. You just gonna let him be tormented like that?
It doesn't kill you, man.
What doesn't kill you? Alright, going live in 5, 4, 3. Wait, where's my seat at? Let me get a chair. Alright, going live. Alright, my bad. Going live in 5.
Hello.
3. Wait, where's my seat at? Oh, we good. I got the joint in my ear right now.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I gotta wait till the echoes go away. Alright, the echoes are going. It's just you can hear your son crying in the background from all the torture you're giving him. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2,
wait.
1. Ahoy Malloy, mateys. Welcome to Talking in Teacups. This time I did not get interrupted by Elbow. This is Talking in Teacups. Serious topics with not so serious people.
How loud are
your
the
host.
crying and whining?
Well, he is crying. So in the background, first I'm introduce myself. I'm your host, Cypher. My co-host Elbow is here with me.
That's right.
We also have Ace of Spades with us.
How you doing, guys?
And a special guest today who hasn't been on the show in a very long time, DB Awesome.
What's up, bitches?
And then in the
Am I allowed
background,
to swear?
yeah, you can go ahead. And then in the background we have Baby Adam, who probably
Yesterday we said Nick Gura like 100 times, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, he hit his eye bad.
Yeah.
Let me see. Wait, what did he hit his eye on?
Stop touching it, Adam.
And he won't let me, like you
Yeah, I got it.
punch on it real hard.
No, not hard. Adam.
Baby Adam.
Yeah. I got it.
Baby Adam ran into
Adam.
some furniture running away from my dog. Shadow, go in the cage.
Adam, I'm not
Come
gonna.
on.
Let me see your eye.
Sorry, folks, technical
Your eyes
difficulties.
hit
My dog is
bad.
causing terror. Come on,
Okay.
cage.
And it's swollen
Scaring
up,
people.
okay?
Let's go. Come on.
Adam.
Ace, you
I
got
need
the
you to
script.
relax,
Start us
okay?
off, Ace.
Stop
You know how
touching
this
it.
goes
Stop
every
touching
week.
it. Stop touching it. It's only gonna make it worse, okay?
He said. Huh.
Yeah, sit down and relax, okay? Sit down and relax.
If you just start barking, just put him
You hurt
backyard
yourself
for me,
worse than
babe.
that dog was ever gonna hurt
I shouldn't have let you bring it out. I done got him. His head all hit up. Press X. Yeah, man. Let me do it.
you. Yeah, stop touching it. Stop touching it. Too.
Why don't you just give him some ice in the
I don't want him
napkin?
to start snapping all up. Look. Stop touching Adam. Huh?
Who got a clown in the background? That
Does
sounds
not
like a
work.
clown car.
No, that's one of those
Ace.
people who follow the coin.
See, it's a serious show today. We got injuries. We got the dog barking. Let me know if y'all can hear Shadow barking all loud in the background.
Eye swollen bad, Adam. You're gonna have to put something cold on it, okay? Okay? Do you want it to be this? Here.
What you need? You looking around? You need a napkin? You want a napkin?
No, it's just you gotta keep
This don't look like this is his first time because he knew exactly how to just grab it and everything. Like he been through this before.
Hold on, wait till the cold get through. You got like a Ziploc bag?
Yeah.
Let me get a Ziploc bag. We're gonna use a Ziploc, okay?
So folks, let me just narrate what's going on. This will be edited out the final podcast, but I'm gonna just narrate just so you can kind of get an idea. We had Baby Adam guest star on today's episode as well, and he was running away from Shadow because they about the same height. So to him, Shadow like a goddamn black dragon. Yeah, but Shantae not strong enough to break it. I'm about to put Shadow outside. Just gotta break it. Yeah. The what? Let me put the dog outside real quick. Alright, you guys can hear me?
Yep.
No.
Alright, cool. Let me just check the podcast to make sure when I stepped outside that it didn't just mess it up in the podcast. Okay, cool. Yeah, I tested it out. Alright, so we'll just do it. Wait for Lawrence to get here. I mean, not wait for Lawrence. We'll just go without Lawrence. Ace, it's good to be here with you today.
Yep. The same as well.
DB, it's good to be here with you today.
Yeah, fucking super.
Alright, if you didn't know, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cypher Gaming. Let me just take off notifications real fast. Forgot to drop that off. Alright, I'm gonna run that back real fast just because the notifications, they make like a little black screen come up. So, if you didn't know, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Cypher Gaming. That's with 1G. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher Gaming, again with 1G. And if you can't support the channel, that's perfectly okay. You can watch for free on YouTube. We have live podcasts every Sunday, and then I edit them and I put them out. Right now, you have unedited episodes along with some other content, and then those edited episodes will come out, shortly. So, moving into our first segment of the day, a baker's dozen. So DB, if you need a refresher, a baker's dozen is just a reminder of some news stories rounded up from last week. So news story number one.
The container, I can't put it back.
I'll eat it. My wife is offering baby Adam some ice cream. He don't want no ice cream. Sorry, John Boyega is no longer interested in playing Finn in Star Wars. And it's not that he's not necessarily interested, but he's ready to move on to different things. So if you didn't know, Finn is the stormtrooper from The Force Awakens who, kind of deserts the First Order and he becomes a resistance fighter. So we'll see how his story concludes in The Rise of Skywalker. DB, are you a Star Wars person? Like, do you watch Star Wars at all?
No.
No. And what about you, Ace?
Yeah, I watch it. I've been watching them
Yeah. So,
since they first came out.
do you think Finn is going to die in this next Star Wars movie since he doesn't want to play the character anymore?
We won't know until it happens, won't we?
That's true. I don't think he's going to die because they're going to want that character to be part of the next generation. Like, you know how Mark Hamill got old and then he played Luke again, but an old version of Luke. They'll do that with Finn. Like, Finn's going to be like, yeah, I don't want to do these movies no more, but 30 years from now, which I think is the gap from episode 4 to episode 7. I think it's about 30 years. It might have actually been 40 years, to be honest. That's when Finn will be older. He'll play an older version of his character. Alright, next story. There's rumors that a cheaper Nintendo Switch is coming out soon. So I did a news story on that. Also an upgraded model of the Switch. So kind of like how they have PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, whatever. It's too many S's and X's. But yeah, new Nintendo Switch. I'm definitely down for that. Maybe $199. That'd be a great price point. Would it be a good price point to get you to buy a Switch, DB?
You gotta be soft, okay? Because it's gonna hurt.
I don't want no fucking Switch.
No, but everybody has a price. So what would be the price to get you to buy one? Like, how much would a Nintendo Switch have to cost in order to pique your interest to make you want to buy one?
What are like some of the best games on it?
Well, I mean, you definitely got all the Mario games, but you got a lot of the games that you can play now. So you can play all the stuff that you play now, but on the go. So that's kind of like one of the best features of it. So Minecraft, you can literally play that on the go. But some of the best games will be Mario Odyssey. For me, Civilization 5, because you can play Civ on the go, and that's pretty cool.
I don't know, maybe 150. 175 around there.
Yeah, C150. There's also Smash Brothers, Mario Kart. I'm forgetting all these things. There's Zelda. What was it, Breath of the Wild? I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. Yep.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I'm sure there's more. I just can't think of any. If you in the comment section, you can let me know some hot Switch games. I don't play Splatoon or anything like that, but I guess if you were into that. Next news story, Rami Malek from Mr. Robot and Bohemian Rhapsody, he's officially been revealed as the villain for the 25th James Bond movie. So there's rumors circulating for a long time. Sorry about the background, folks. Baby Adam's still crying. Remember, he hit his head earlier in the episode. Rami Malek was rumored to be playing the villain of the new Bond movie, and they couldn't let that go. Release that now. This past week, they officially revealed that Rami Malek is going to be playing the villain. So he's gonna be more like a tech-based villain, because obviously he's a skinny guy. He can't really beat James Bond in a hand-to-hand combat, but he'll probably be more of a tech-based villain that maybe, okay, let's hack into MI6 and blow up it or something. And this is Daniel Craig's last James Bond film. I think he did 5. He did Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace. Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace. I know he did more. I just can't think of them right now. Skyfall. And he did Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall. I thought he did 5. I can only think of those. Do y'all watch James Bond? Any of you guys here?
No.
I like the older ones.
The older ones? When they redid them, they were pretty good though. Casino Royale was good, and Skyfall. Quantum of Solace was like nah. Oh, Spectre, that's what it was. It was for Spectre. Damn, I don't remember Spectre at all. I'm sure Spectre was good. I cannot remember it. Spectre. Was that a James Bond movie? It's so out of my memory that I'm doubting whether that movie existed. Yeah. So yeah, this is his 5th one, and Daniel Craig's done with him too. He said he at one point when he was tired of doing those movies, he said he would rather slit his own wrist. Let me take off my cape. Slit his own wrist and do another James Bond movie. But he was tired of making them. He was really he was exhausted of making those movies. And sometimes you just get a press junket. You've done like 10 in one day, and they're asking you the same question, like, "Oh, James, Daniel, how'd you get into shape? How'd you get into shape?" He's like, "Oh my God, stop asking me these questions. I ate nothing but raw chicken, or boiled chicken. It's boiled chicken. My bad, boiled chicken. That's what the Avengers always say. They're like, nothing but boiled chicken. The diet sucks." Next news story: TurboTax has been found to deliberately hide its free filing page from search engines. So I was doing some research on it because TurboTax and H&R Block had those commercials like, "Oh, how much is it to file your taxes? Free, 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 free." But when you go actually file them, it's like $30. And so the reason why is because they're hiding those pages. They put this thing in. Now, Sly was here. He'd be able to break it down for me a little bit better. But it's a certain way that they code their website to block that free page from the search engines. So you'd have to navigate.
It's there, but you gotta go looking for it.
Yeah, exactly. On the website, though, not on your Google search engine. So yeah, DB, wait till you start filing taxes. It's annoying.
Is DB talking? I can't hear him.
No, he's just too busy. I think he went away. DB, you went away? Yeah, he went away.
No, I'm here.
I referenced you. You didn't say anything. That's how this podcast works. Listen, man, if I say your name, you gotta speak. God damn it, why are you not an Avenger?
Okay.
Punk ass.
Are we gonna? Is this gonna happen right now?
This is not gonna happen right now. I was just letting you know.
Okay.
I said your name, you was like quiet, like you're dead. We don't need dead air. We already got baby Adam going through pain. Alright, someone remade the opening of Spider-Man in this new game called Dreams. So Dreams is made by Media Molecule, the same people who make Little Big Planet, and they've taken their creation engine and totally revamped it to now where you can just basically make any game. I'll have a clip for it once I make the edited podcast of this, Spider-Man remake in Dreams. But it was really awesome to see people taking this, and it's in early access right now, taking this game in this engine that basically allows you to make any game you want, and he remade Spider-Man. I was even watching another video where somebody made Metal Gear, and that was pretty cool. But like Metal Gear, the VR mission, so where like the background is just basically not there and all that. But it just shows you that the engine is possible. Fox, they settled their suit with the family of the Deadpool 2 stunt woman after her unfortunate death.
Wait, what? Which stunt woman?
So the stunt woman for what's the girl?
Domino.
Yeah, Domino. She died. She's a motorcyclist. She died while doing a stunt in Vancouver. Yeah, she died while doing a stunt in Vancouver.
You smiled. You're a horrible person.
You made a joke, and I thought it was kind of fucked up. So yeah, Fox settled that. I didn't pull up the amount. Here's something that's actually funny. Harvard has denied giving Black China an acceptance letter. Black China, the artist or rapper, model, whatever she wants to be.
Why would Harvard give Black China an acceptance letter?
Black China, she put on her Instagram that she got accepted into Harvard, which we all knew was a lie, and Harvard was like, no, she didn't get accepted to here. DB, you know who Black China is, right?
Of course.
Yeah, he said of course. But this comes hot off the... What do you say? Okay. Lawrence probably gotta go. Take care of baby Adam. Take him to the hospital. See, he's not even trying to use his taxes. He gotta go to the hospital. This will be the first podcast that Lawrence not here for, but I gotta finish it. This is DB Make Me Mine. DB, you in the damn party?
Yeah, well, you were talking.
You're my, which really doesn't help anything because nobody else is chatting. Alright, well, let's move on into topic number 1. We'll get through this quickly. Topic number 1. In a previous relationship, what was the last straw that let you know that you had to get out?
Wait, say that again?
So, in a previous relationship, because I know you wouldn't want to talk about your current relationship, so in a previous relationship, what was the last straw that, told you, listen, I gotta end this?
Shit, I don't know.
Have you been in a relationship before, DB?
Nah, fuck that. I ain't got time for that.
Oh my
Shit's too
goodness.
complicated. Fuck that.
It's not complicated. It's nothing complicated about a
You're the only
relationship.
one with experience with this, Masker, so I think you're the only one who can answer
Well,
this.
I'll tell you. For me, it was, several different times, but I guess I'll just bring up one. And let me actually log out Lawrence and them so that way I don't have to split my screen anymore. Give me a second. It was when I was working at, what company? GameStop, or maybe I shouldn't say the name, sorry. I was working at a company, and my then girlfriend at the
You already
time,
said it.
I did, shush, wasn't trying to work. So I realized at that point, like, you know what? I don't think this is going to work because I'm working, you're not even trying, and they weren't trying at all, like not even to go to school or anything like that. They weren't trying to meet me halfway. That was what my whole thing was. So if they would have just been willing to meet me halfway, it'd have been, it'd have been all good. So that's when I knew I had to get out of there. DV, come on, I know you talked to some girls.
Well,
I'm about to
no
eat it.
shit.
So tell me some of the signs. Like, what was those things that was like, I can't date this chick. She got loud farts or something. Whatever it was, whatever petty thing. Because clearly you ain't got
When
nothing
they
really.
tell their friends everything that you tell them, even when you don't want, like, some secret shit, and they still tell them.
Give us a story. I know you got a story.
Fuck, I ain't telling you the story. Fuck that.
Oh, that's how you know it's good. That's how you know the story is good. Ace, what about you? What telltale signs make you know to steer clear?
I won't even know.
Well, let's move on to our next segment, sipping tea. DB, if you need a refresher, this is our rant segment. So you just rant about whatever was getting on your nerves this past week. Since you're the guest, or the guest that hasn't been on in a long time, you can go first.
Anything, right?
Yeah, whatever, big or small.
Duran wants to sue me for some goddamn bullshit. I asked him for the goddamn plunger, and he's out here trying to say I didn't ask for it or some shit like that. Some bullshit.
For the viewers who just listening to this while they're, truck driving or doing Uber, why don't you give them a backstory of what happened?
Alright, so I was in Duran's office, or Masca, sorry, I don't know if they know your name. And I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the toilet, and I took a fat shit. I saw him walking out and asked him for the plunger because the toilet was clogged. He said, "What do I look like, a janitor to you?" and left. And so the toilet overflowed into the lobby, and there was water. And now he's trying to sue me for property damage.
I mean, sounds like an open and shut case to me, but whatever. What the fans think, comment below and let me know. Ace, what's been getting under your skin this week?
Nothing really.
Really?
Just a chill person.
Yeah, he is a chill person. It could be something stupid. It can be like, hey man, the weather's been too cold or whatever. I know you're in sunny California, but maybe it's getting a little chilly.
It's fine at the moment.
Oh goddamn, I hate Ace. He got the lovely
Oh
weather.
shit! It snowed here yesterday, like all day.
You in what city? I mean, what state are you? Iowa?
Illinois.
Illinois. I knew it was something with an I. I said goddamn Iowa. Jesus. Yeah,
Yeah, it
Illinois.
snowed, like,
That's
all day.
Midwest.
And then tomorrow or the next day it's supposed to be back up to like 65 and sunny.
Okay.
And then the week before it was 65 and sunny.
Let me tell you my rant. So for me, it all started on a sunny day. I went to the bank to get some change. Had a big bill, wanted to break it into some small bills. I waited patiently in the line. Now, mind you, I came in about an hour before close, so it was a bunch of people trying to do last minute transactions. I was very polite, very friendly, asking for my change. The bank teller, got mad at me because I asked for my change in the form of fives. She said, "How would you like your change?" Fives. She said to me, "You want all fives? $5 bills? Not tens or twenties? Just fives, huh? Let me see what I have." But she said it like she ain't had no money. Bitch, it's a bank. You got money. What are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? So, of course, she had the whole lemon eating scowl on, like I asked her to go in her wallet for the money. This is crazy. So she eventually gave me the money. My wife was saying something to me. I was texting her. I forgot what she said, and she's cooking right now, so I can't go get her. But she was saying, "Look, just go and tell her you want your money back," or something crazy. And I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna deal with it and get my change." Crazy behind. But yeah, I was given a hard time. Basically, the moral of the story is I was given a hard time, a hassle, just so I could get change from the bank. It was not a good experience. Topic number 2. What's the dumbest thing you got in trouble for in school? Ace, you the close. I mean, not Ace. DB, you the closest one that's in school age. So tell us first while it's fresh in your memory, and then Ace, you go last, and I'll go in the middle. DB, you heard me?
Oh goddamn, my
Oh,
mic
man.
was muted.
You in a podcast. You can't be muting your mic.
All right, so
Wait,
I
Ace.
was I was messing.
DB, you got your audio set to share, right?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
good.
All right, so I was messing around with this one kid in my class. I was like, we were messing with each other with pencils, like trying to poke each other, kind of like a sword fight, you know?
Yeah.
The teacher comes over because I don't remember what we were doing. We were like doing some peer edit or some stuff like that. And she told us like, really, I'm right here. And I basically told her I was going to poke her with a pencil.
Uh
And then the next period, the school resource officer comes down. I have to go to the office and basically explain what happened. And then I was not allowed to come to school for the rest of the day. Today's a Friday, so basically the week for like 3 days I couldn't go to school. Basically.
When you said it was a Friday, so it wasn't Saturday and Sunday don't really count.
Yeah,
Yeah, you had extra
yeah, but
weekend.
like
You got early weekend.
basically,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't have let me come for the next couple days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know how classrooms have what do you call it? Not tile ceilings, but like drop ceilings where there's like styrofoam at the top. It's not really styrofoam, but it's
Yeah.
whatever material. We were throwing,
Yeah.
just to piggyback off your story, we were throwing pencils and pens into the ceiling.
Oh.
He's laughing like he's done it before. Like, oh, you did that too? So we would either take a rubber band and just shoot straight up into the ceiling, or we would just throw them over to the ceiling too. But that wasn't even what I was about to say. I got a better one for you. So on top of that, we would also put thumbtacks into people's seats. So it was crazy
Yeah, we never did
because
that.
we had this one math teacher. I think he was teaching geometry, but he had like an Indian accent. He was Indian, and he started going in on us because we put so many I'm trying to tell the story without laughing. So it would usually be one thumbtack per seat, and you would sit on it. It would hurt a lot. But with this teacher, he walked away for like maybe 1 minute to come into the class. So when he came down back to the class, back to his seat, he didn't sit in it, but he saw like 20 thumbtacks sitting in his seat, and he was so mad because this was a whole epidemic. This wasn't a one-day thing. This is like a couple weeks in school. So he was thinking, I'm not thinking stuff. He was just mad, like, yo, y'all gotta stop. He was like, you gotta stop doing this. Don't you know you can get tetanus and die? Like, that's all I remember him saying is you can get tetanus and die. And I didn't even know what that was as a kid. But tetanus,
Wait,
something about rusty needles or rusty metal.
Is this before like tetanus shots and stuff?
No, I don't know, but he was saying it's just a needle. See, I'm not even really all. See, I wish Shantae was here, but she's cooking right now. I can't tell you exactly what tetanus is. I just know you get it from maybe dirty needles or something like that. Because we kept stabbing
Yeah, I'll
each
look it
other.
up.
Yeah, we kept stabbing each other, like, because we would sit on it. I think I got once, and I was mad too. My friend got Andrew. He's been on the podcast before, but he took his in stride. He just made this face like, and just pulled it out his butt, and it just was stuck in his butt too, and he just pulled it out. I was mad. I popped up so
All right.
fast. Go, you found it?
Yeah, tetanus is a serious bacterial infection that causes painful muscle spasms and can lead to death.
Yeah, so he was
It's
right.
extremely rare because it's preventable by a vaccine.
So why was he so hype about it? He's like, you could get tetanus and die, or I can't even do a good Indian accent. He's like, you could get tetanus. I can't get it. I can't get a good one.
You normally get it. I got it, I think, 8th grade, so 2 years ago.
No, we were in ninth. We were like ninth or 10th
it.
grade. Yeah, we were in ninth or 10th grade.
He might not have gotten it when he went through school. May not have been a vaccine for it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he was so mad. It was crazy. But they did draw. They put, like I said, 20 thumbtacks in the seat. And I remember the one time I got. It was so fast because I only got up for like a second, maybe to stand up and answer a question or something. I sat down and popped right back like, oh! I was so mad they got me. I was just very, very mad. All right, Ace. What was the dumbest thing you got in trouble for in school?
Oof. Probably the trend I created by turning people's backpacks inside out. And
Wait, so you threw that stuff like so when you turned their backside back
when they leave for the bathroom, they return with their backpacks inside out.
Oh, that's funny.
I created that trend in my school, so I got in trouble.
The trend I created in my school made me a nerd. I started wearing ties. I saw my dad's old ties from the 90s, and I know, right? I started wearing them to school. Then the next school year, they made that mandatory for the uniforms. And then this one kid would always wear his shirt tucked in. So the year after that, they made that mandatory for the school uniforms. So it was like, oh my gosh. And then I think one kid wore blazers, so they made that. I was already graduating, so I didn't have to worry about it. But the next year after I would have graduated, so year 13, not that there's a school year 13. So after I graduated, you had to start wearing blazers. So it went from ties to my 10th grade year, ties to my 11th grade year. 12th grade year, you had to wear your shirt tucked in, which summertime, everybody hated that. We would get in trouble for untucking our shirts. And then after I graduated, they had to wear blazers. So it was hilarious. And everybody would be trying to wear ties with a polo shirt, which is stupid. You can't wear a tie with a polo shirt, so I'd only wear button-ups, what made you want to tuck your shirt in anyway. So it was kind of dumb anyway, but it was funny. Alright, this is the ad section. Today's episode is brought to you by the color blue. Here's a random fact. A survey has shown blue to be the best-selling color in women's sweater because men like it, or because women think men like it. Think about that one. Alright, topic number 3. What's the nicest thing someone can do for you? I'll tackle this one first. The nicest thing someone can do for me, probably teach me something or mentor me. Because knowledge is going to be something that lasts you a long time. So if they just gave me money, that's only going to last me up until that point I spend it. But if they teach me how to do something, like I like watching YouTube videos that teach you how to, do whatever random thing. So the nicest thing somebody could do is maybe teach me without me having to pay. Well, I mean, you probably still got to pay it forward by teaching somebody else, but teaching me, just taking me under their wing, that's the nicest thing somebody can probably do for me. Besides, give me a compliment, but that's not going to get me anywhere, So that's my answer. DB, what about you?
Honestly, probably teach me something that could help me, like either make money or just be successful.
You want to join my pyramid scheme? I can make you some money. You can join my pyramid scheme.
I will fucking whack you.
You gonna join my pyramid scheme?
Maybe.
Yeah, we can make some money. Well, we're gonna be the top since we're the first 2 people here. But if we're gonna get 3 people under us, that's gonna make money for us, and then those 3 people will get.
Wait! Hold on. Let's talk about this later. There's a
camera. Ace, what's the nicest thing somebody can do for you?
I really don't even know.
$10
sure.
PlayStation Network gift card.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
No, but go ahead, take on it. If you come back to it, if you think of it after you come back to it, let me know. What's the nicest thing somebody can do for Ace? It's probably something simple too, like just give him some food. That's probably a good one too. Give some food. Oh, viewer
Yeah.
mail. That's the next segment. Let me get my YouTube comments ready, and let's pick some comments to read.
Oh my god, so
God.
me.
All right, so
That's
for
not-
viewer mail, you can submit a comment. You can just submit anything via Twitter, Instagram, or what is that? YouTube, and just put hashtag CPG. I might just make a hashtag talking in teacups. So let's see. Do 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 do. That's too funny. So on my video, I did a Reddit video, I asked Reddit video, someone found that video, and the person who wrote the comment was like, hey, that's my comment under the video. So Alex250202, he saw the video with his comment from Reddit and was like, yo, that's my comment, what's up? So that's pretty cool. Next we got from my Nintendo video, some guy named Ace of the Pades. I know.
So you know that, right?
I know. He said, I have to wait and see if the price is reasonable. Then Zelda, Breath of the Wild, here I come. Oh yeah. Alright, let's scroll down. Let's do one more random one. Oh, here's one. So I talked about Avengers Endgame early reactions. It was a truly epic conclusion. Shantae put, luckily my screen brightness is off. I shut it down. She said, why did you send me this? I don't want spoilers. It wasn't a spoiler video. It was just talking about the people reacting to it. But that was funny.
I would love to spoil some of it right now.
Oh man,
So
we haven't
I-
all seen it. Wait, Ace, you saw it too before me?
Yeah.
Oh man, everybody saw it before me. That's the joke. Even Lawrence saw it before me, which is crazy. So topic number 4.
Like Massacre said, you're drawing.
Yeah, right? Topic number 4. What are some great movies that don't have happy endings? So, like, what are some movies that you know that are good movies, but they don't have happy endings?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I can't even think of one on top of my head right now.
Oh shit.
I got a couple.
8 Men Out.
Which one
Ever
is
heard
that?
of it?
No, yeah, what's that
It's
one?
based off of the story of Shoeless Joe Jackson and how he didn't well didn't conspire to rig the what was it, 1909 World Series? I believe it was. It's more of a documentary, kind of, sort of. It's a nonfiction movie, and it ended with him not being able to be inducted into the Hall of Fame
Oh, man.
because of the gambling stuff.
I think Gone, excuse me, Gone Girl, if y'all seen that movie, that was a good movie. What about The Departed? You haven't seen The Departed with, was it Mark Wahlberg, Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson, what's his name? He got the Oscar. I can't even think of his name right now. And he was in The Great Gatsby, and he was also in Catch Me If You Can. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
You never seen The Departed?
no.
Nope.
All right, what about The Empire Strikes Back? Everybody's seen that. Well, not you, DB.
Nope.
Ace, you saw that, right? That was a great movie. Didn't have a
Star
great
Wars.
ending. Yeah. Luke got his hand cut off. Han Solo got captured. What about The Mist? You've seen The Mist? The Mist. Stephen King's
I
The
don't know if
Mist.
It's a horror movie. No.
It is. It is a horror movie, but it's not super scary. So they were all trapped in a supermarket. There was mist, and at the end, I don't want to spoil it in case somebody watches it. But that had a crazy. Oh, The Green Mile. Anybody seen The Green Mile?
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen that one.
Now that was a good movie, but we all know how that ended. And that was a great movie. Didn't have a happy ending. And then I guess the easiest one to mention is Avengers: Infinity War. An amazing movie, but not a great ending. That didn't have a happy ending. Alright, for our last and final segment. Sorry, DB, did you have a movie? Oh yeah, you did a movie. Ace, you did a movie, right? What'd you pick?
No, I didn't pick no movie.
Okay. For our last and final segment, we're going to have our special guest rate the bars. He's going to read them or sing them if he wants, whatever. And he's going to rate the
I
bars.
can't. You get mad at me. You have to.
I'm giving you permission to read the bars. You can
No,
block
you
out the
don't.
words. I mean,
No, you don't.
I know them already. Okay.
You rap.
Whatever. So, rate these bars. Intimate, infinite rhymes. Give me the baton. A ticking time bomb. Taking the finish line. Look alive. Look in my eyes. Look at you. Inwards trying. And you dumb. Better run, cause we frying them. East side. Where you from? From is wildin'. So be silent before my. I didn't know there was a lot of N words in here. I had Lawrence pick this one, by the way. So be silent before my ninjas creep silent. You could have said ninjas, by the way. I just thought of that. With street knowledge, complete nonsense. Delete commas, on lines, all lies. We see violence. I love this. 5 out of 5. I can't catch the rhyme scheme because I didn't know the beat, but I'm sure if I had the proper rhyme scheme, it was like infinite rhymes. Give me the baton, a ticking time bomb, taking the finish line. Yeah, 5 out of 5 for me.
Honestly, that sounds like something that Eminem would create if it didn't have the N word in it.
Yeah, this is from
Yeah, it's
JID 150 something. So I don't know. Lawrence picked this for me this time because I was too busy. But yeah, this gets a 5 out of 5. I'll give it a 5 out of 5. All right, folks. Any final thoughts? And then that wraps up today's episodes. Anybody got any thoughts they want to add before we close out?
No.
All right. Well, thank you both for joining me on this week's podcast. Sorry, unfortunately, Lawrence had to leave. Hopefully, Baby Adam feels better. As we know, he ran into my kitchen island trying to run away from Shadow, who, just wanted to look. Yeah. So it's real, right in his head. And he's short, and the dog's short. So, like I said, they both kind of the same height. So to him, it's a goddamn Rottweiler, but I have a little baby Shih Tzu. As always, if you want to hear your topic on the show, you can follow us on IG and Twitter, and we'll see you next week. I'm out.